Very good morning, students. Uh, this is the second lecture of our new topic, entrepreneur or entrepreneurship. So, in the last lecture, we have studied and we have discussed about the concept of entrepreneur, then key elements of entrepreneur, then definitions of entrepreneur. Got it? So, as you might be clear about its origin, as word entrepreneur has origin in the French verb that is entrepreneur, that means to undertake. That means the person who undertake any activity, undertake a risk, who undertake the factors of production is called as an entrepreneur. Got it? Then different definitions have given by the different economists, we can say, but Richard Cantillon, then J.B. Say, Schumpeter are the major people who have led the definition of entrepreneur. So, at last, we can say what is entrepreneur? He is the person, we can say, or he is the organizer who combines the various factors of production. That means either land of one, labor of one, capital of someone, to produce a socially viable product. When we can say entrepreneur, when he is producing a socially viable product, getting? So that is the entrepreneur, we can say. Now, from the examination point of view, our today's lecture is, that is the characteristics of entrepreneur, right? Different characteristics are there. Actually, I should not explain this because uh, you can easily get it, right? As what is entrepreneur, that you are now clear about this term. So definitely innumerable characteristics are there. As in the last lecture itself, I have told you that the risk taking, getting, he is having the initiative, likely. But let's go one by one. So very first and prime characteristic of entrepreneur is self control. This entrepreneur is always been a self-control. But that means he do not function well if he organize in a organization with someone's bossism. No, not at all. Because he always wanted to be a independent. And when he will get such a chance of independence, his response or his performance will be the best one when he will have the full responsibility of any task. Getting? And he always wanted to have a freedom to choose and to act according to their own perception. That is actually the prime thing of the entrepreneur. He always wanted to listen himself. Second, second is the self-confidence. Uh, I should not explain what is self-confidence, but when we can say he is such a confident man because he knows himself well. It means he is having a control of everything, control over the things while working alone. That actually at that time our confidence matters. So the entrepreneur tackles the problems immediately with confidence. As he faces some problems, he will tackle it. In adverse conditions, they thrive on their own self-confidence. Many times, as and it is you cannot escape these things. Since your childhood up to this moment, this self-confidence have given you a booster dose. And those who are lacking in self-confidence, then you will see their condition. So this quality, actually we should have a such a quality. Getting? Because no matter either you are an entrepreneur or a student or a public officer, no, nothing matters. This is the prime and basic thing you should have. And majority, if you see at surrounding, you will see the lacking of this thing amongst the people. So self-confidence. Then sense of urgency. Sense of urgency, that means what do you think? Actually, I have elaborate the one what you can say, the fragmentation of this word. Entrepreneur, that means enter before the nerve. That means it is actually heightened, but what it is telling that before, it's like our body, before it sends to our nerves, we should act upon it. Getting? So sense of urgency, that is the sense of urgency is. So the entrepreneur have never ending sense of urgency to develop their ideas. He always, as like this COVID-19, uh, millions are telling this is the pandemic and what you can say, the famine, tragedy, but many people are there who have find the COVID as an opportunity. Getting? So it is a never ending process. Then inactivity makes them impatient, tense, and uneasy. And with us, it happens at that opposite. When we get active, that time we get just impatient, tensed, and uneasy. Then they thrive on activity or the problematic situation. Then they have a drives and high energy level. Drives, that means uh, for example, you will see in the some Bollywood movies or all, unless and until you have drive, you might have watched that Dhadkan movie, no? So how the beggar becomes a millionaire, that Sunil Shetty has upon worked upon this. So he was a beggar and becomes a billionaire. How? Because of drive. He wanted to be rich to marry with Shilpa Shetty. Getting? So these what you can say, the entrepreneur should have a drives and energy level to perform better. Then achievement oriented, he should have a such a sense that to achieve he should have a such a character. Then tireless in the pursuit of goal, number of times, and it is natural to get tired about the things going on because it's a blind journey, but in the pursuit of goal achievement, he always been a tireless. Got it? So this is the third characteristic we can say. Then comprehensive awareness about the situation. So the successful entrepreneur can comprehend the complex situation that may include planning, making strategy decisions, and working on multiple business ideas simultaneously. That means it is not enough to get comprehend or to aware about the thing, but to tackle the situation, we should have a planning. When we will take it lightly when you have a strategy to deal with the adverse situation. For that sake, we should have a strategy. Ready? Then they are foresighted and aware of important details. Foresighted, that means the person who is seeing the things prior to the rest of people. Ready? Then he will continuously review all the possibilities to achieve their business objective and devote their energy in completing the tasks immediately before them. So regarding the comprehensive awareness, then realism, that means the reality, because actually it's naturally again that everybody is a daydreamer. No one can deny this situation or no one can deny this statement, but we should know where, how to stop, and to what extent we have to see these dreams. So entrepreneur accept the things as they are and deal with them accordingly. Realism. He always lives in a present era. What was my past and what will be my future, no matter. What is today's situation or today's demand, I have to work hard and that do by the entrepreneur. He will change their direction when they see that change is useful to achieve their goal. One, he is never thinks of the compatibility of their culture, of the value, not a value actually, not in a negative way, but many times we had just hold it some uh, predispositions, we can say, some things we have just sticked because of my parents have given me, many things are there, but this entrepreneur never stick up to such a emotion things. If he think it is necessary to change, then he will change. Then want to know the status of given situation of all the times. Then they verify the information they receive before use it in making decision. Yes, I'm someone is telling me the information, but whether it is true, it's my duty to look after this. So realism, he always live in a realism, a realistic world. Then conceptual ability, he is having the ability to identify the relationship quickly in midst of complex situation. That means if he's a producer of something and suddenly his production or the product comes at the negative way of its demand, then he will identify what is the cause actually, what is the cause, and he will start to tackle this cause. That means the relationship. So he will identify the problem and begin working on their solution faster than the other people. Then do not trouble by ambiguity and uncertainty because they used to solve the problems. Then natural leaders and first to identify their problems to overcome. Who are the leader or who are the entrepreneur? Who are first or who are the fastest to identify the problems. If solution to the problem will not work due to valid reason, then they quickly identify the alternative problem solving approach. Need not to explain. Then status requirement, status. He finds the satisfaction in symbol of success that are external to them. He always wanted to be in limelight, not a limelight actually. I don't want to say it in a arrogant way, but it's actually a natural phenomena that you will get satisfied when someone start to tell about you, your success. Getting so in that sense, I'm telling. So during the tough business period, entrepreneur concentrate on their resources and energies as in the very first months of the COVID-19. Our beloved great businessman, Dr. Mr. Ratan Tata is telling year 2020 is not a thinking about the success or failure. It's time or it's a period to sustain in situation only. Buddy. So sometimes in your business, such things can occur. So that time you have to decide whether your status, whether your business. So for your business or for your future, your business should be the choice. Then symbol of achievement such as position have a little relevance to them. Then status need performance of their business, not appearance they present to their peers and public. Status need. Got it? Then interpersonal relationship, as one of the factor of production is labor. Labor in it is in the broad sense, but labor that means everybody who is working in the enterprise for making a and if he is getting the remuneration, then he will be a labor. Getting so entrepreneur more concentrated on people accomplishment than their feelings. He never count his emotions. He always wanted a result. Getting, but still avoid becoming the person involved. He never involved the peoples. Actually, these things have the both sides, but that will not hesitate to severe or serve the relationship that could hinder the progress of their business. That means in another way, you should be the practically enough. If you start to have a relationship with everybody, then might be it will create some problems for your business. Getting so in that cases, he will not hesitate. Then during the business building period, they seldom devote time to deal with the satisfying people feelings. That means he is not concerned with the satisfy the people's feeling. No, if I have to achieve, then I have to go there, and that is okay that the people are uh, either they will with him or no, but he is having the clear agenda that what I have to achieve. But actually this is one side before starting the enterprise. But as he started the enterprise and uh, his employees are there, then his relationship with employees should be in a healthier way. Getting, and in that sense I was telling the entrepreneurial relationships. That means the again I will quote the example of Mr. Ratan Tata. If you remember in the last year, Mr. Radham, in the Tata company, the workers were protesting against the management. But this great fellow had written the letter to the workers, and it was a miracle. By the next day of the letter, every worker, every worker was on the job. So that we call the interpersonal relationships. Okay, so you should have a, such a skills too. Then emotional stability, emotionally stable. So he should have a considerable amount of self-control and can handle the business pressure. Getting, yes, as you start your journey, that time you might not be that much busy, but as you get success and success, so that time definitely your business will expand. As business will expand, ultimately business pressures will come over there. So you should have a such a sense, such a ability to handle the business pressure. Then comfortable in stress situation and are challenged rather than discouraged. Getting, in spite of discouragement, you should challenge the system, you should challenge the situation. Then uncomfortable when things are going well. If everything is going well, then he will start to be uncomfortable. Because if you remember and if you know the quote of Swami Vivekananda, if everything is going fine in your life, so that time you just understand your life is going in another direction. Because life is never been a straight way, it is always been a ups and downs in your life, and that is life actually. Then handle the people problems with the action plan without involving their emotions. Getting, whatever the people problems are there, he will solve them with actions, not by the emotional support. Then regarding the risk, as I told you, the person who takes the risk, who bears the risk, becomes entrepreneur. So business cannot thrive without taking a risk and adjustment to change. It is must. If you are introducing something new in the market, if you are finding something new in the market, so ultimately, because you know the KFC, though it's a world over popular brand, but you just read its history in the initial period. Getting, so he had taken the risk and become the world's famous brand, likely. So entrepreneur should know taking high risk gamble. Getting, that means taking the high risk is a gamble. Only two chances are there: either you can fail or either you can succeed. But entrepreneur should not work in 50-50, because as he fell, everything will be a past. So neither high risk or not a or low risk takers, they always been a moderate risk taker. You just remember this important objective: entrepreneurs are the dash dash risk taker. That is they are the moderate risk taker. Okay, so they prefer the situation in which they can influence outcome. They always like challenges if they believe the odds are in their favor. Then change and uncertainty. So business opportunity is surrounded by the uncertain questions. Uncertainty is there. Actually, risk and uncertainty, different things are there. Risk can be calculated, uncertainty can't. Getting fire risk. If your business is it is having a relationship with some fire, then you can have a claim or you can have an insurance, risk insurance. Getting, but uncertainty, it never comes by calling. It just arrives. So what are the uncertainties? It can be a market size. It can be a pricing fluctuations. It can be a customer's response. Then product in or the service in reasonable length of time. So that are the uncertainty. Okay? So must able to lead, manage and identify the priorities. He should have such a skill. Then he should execute and make the decisions in changing circumstances. Okay? That he has to take on the decision and prove it a better. I think might be it is it's a quote of Ratan Tata. He's saying decision is never right or wrong. It's a result or that will tell you after your what you can say the hard work. If you are working hard to prove this decision in a right way, that becomes a good decision. And even though it's a good decision, and if you are you are inactive, then definitely your decision will be the wrong one. Then decision making has become the entrepreneur and become a leader. Being the leader of the enterprise, he is the sole person who has the authority to take the decisions. But in that case, you should have a such ability to take the decision in a good manner. So persons who cannot reach decisions promptly cannot be dependent upon to carry through on decision made. Promptly decisions. There is always linkage between deciding and acting to carry through. As decision is not enough. Upon the decision, you should act. Always, sometimes actually, not making a decision is a bad decision, or in some cases, not making a decision has always been a good decision. But in usual way, if you are an entrepreneur, then it is must to take the decision. Then mental ability consists on intelligence and creative thinking. Is having, and I told you the education and your creative thinkings don't have such a relation actually, direct relationship. Yes, it is most important, but still you will see many illiterate businessmen who come up and become the millionaire. So entrepreneur able to analyze the problem and situation. Then regarding the objectives, he will have the clear objectives related to the exact nature of goods to be produced and activities to be undertaken. Then have an objective to establish the product, make profit and render the social service. What is his objective is most important. Then business secrecy. Every business having its own secrets. KFC will not tell you what is its spice formula because it is their secret. Even you will see that the piracy as any firm is producing a car, its design cannot be stolen by another firm. So secrets are there. So entrepreneur should must able the business secrets. He should guard it. Leakage of business secrets to trade competitor is a serious matter, and ultimately your business will be shut down. Then communication ability, as we have spent 7 lectures on communication, so he should not repeat, but he should have a effective communication because he wanted to communicate with every stakeholder. And if you having the enthusiastic relations with the stakeholders, then ultimately it will fruits sweet. Then motivator, he has to build a team, and team always wanted to be motivated. and that role should be performed by the entrepreneur. Ready? So he is a person who provides the environment for the individual growth. Then he always helps in career development of the people. So that is all about the characteristics of entrepreneur. Next one is a simplest one actually. Role or demands of entrepreneur. Um, that will have the separate question for 4 marks. Okay, simple one. We will just have a overlook. What is a role or what is demand of entrepreneur? So first thing, he must be organizer because he is a person who is buying the factors of production. So he should have organizing skill. Then risk bearer, as I told you a moment ago, he should not be a high risk taker or the low risk taker, but he should be a moderate risk taker. Then, as the different factors are there of the production, working in the production, so he should have a such a sense or the such ability to coordinate the activities. Getting? So that is one of the role or demand of entrepreneur. Then he must be a leader who lead the group. Then opportunist that means he should find the opportunity prior to the rest of people. Then business decision, he has to take the business decisions. Getting? So decide to bring the effective changes in size of business as per the time, its location, technique of production, and does everything that is needed for the development. So these are the some business decisions. And at last, managerial function. He should perform. Yes, he can hire the manager, but still he should have such a ability. So, for example, what are the managerial plans or functions? That manager designs the production plan, then he sees the confidence among the people, he deals with the purchase of raw material, provide the production facility and organize the sales, including management. So actually, these are the managerial functions he has to perform. Then last one, we can say, the last of this lecture. So identifying the potential entrepreneur, how we can, because as the new schemes are going on, Atmanirbhar Bharat or Startup India, uh, generally people do not come forward because it's, I think, I told you, it's a full of risk one. So some psychological phenomena are there or these some things are there that by keeping this mind these things in your mind you can identify the potential entrepreneur. So the person who is having knowledge of main customers and product, this is one thing. Then contact with the unit. So entrepreneur must stay in contact with unit which will help him in knowing the wants and requirement of the unit. If he wanted to be an entrepreneur, then what kind of business he has to establish. So in the line you should have a contact with such units. Then he should be a good listener because people always like the people who listen them. Buddy, so good listener. Then he should far see the problems before it comes to your doorstep. You should find the problems, show the concern to main end product. He should resolve the conflicts. Then he should be a cool and fair. That means should not be biased. Then regarding the responsibility, definitely he has to bear the responsibility. So these are all. Ready? Then regarding the self-confidence we can say or the self-control we can say, but he should know himself. Then fearless in acting, in action. Ready? And should not fear to negotiate. Ready? So you should have such and trust and confidence of the people on the people. As the hundred of people are working for you, then you must have a trust and confidence on them for the effective teamwork. So that is all about the identifying the potential entrepreneur. So student, I think for today we should stop here. With the next lecture, we will come up with entrepreneurship. It is enough for today. Thank you.